Hello. Sorry. How's it going, everybody? How you doing? Happy Saturday. It's Saturday, so I'm really excited about that. No work for those of us who don't work on the weekend, which is a huge blessing. And so it's FA Cup time, which I don't typically watch FA Cup matches unless it's Manchester United. And, it's getting closer to the final. So I was actually going to watch Chelsea Brighton, but obviously we have the Madrid derby today. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a quick little call-in show for about an hour and a half, maybe. And then I'll be back to do a watch along for the Madrid derby. So that's what we're going to do today. And I thought it'd be fun just to hang out, catch up with you guys. I think the last one I did was in January, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to try to do these once a month. I know we do have an international break in March, so we'll definitely do another call-in show during the international break during that weekend. So we'll try to do these once a month. And of course, during the summer, we might do them a little bit more often, just because I know we'll all be a little bit bored with the lack of football being played. So let's go ahead and see who is here. Barca Reacts, big up to you. Rasta Stocks, how's it going? Hit the like. What's up? Dab. How's it going? I have to do it. I know that's super cringy, but I have to do it. Rasta Stocks said, took a sick day. Can't miss this. There's no way you took a sick day for this. If you did, you're a real one, but that's crazy. Big up AFC always is everywhere. Big up to you. Big out the Dugout Football channel. Big up to you. Make sure you guys subscribe to him. And yeah, Deb, it has to be done. So just a reminder, I'll reiterate the, rules, guidelines, I guess, as we go, but camera must be on just for the safety of myself and those watching. And we want to make sure we're not being rude or weird or sharing inappropriate things on the stream. And you can talk a little about literally everything you want. I have to say, I did not think of a fun question today. So I don't know if we're going to have one. I feel like I have to have one though, right? Maybe we won't. But I'm about to share the link in the chat, and I'll be sure to pin it at the top of the screen or pin it in the chat. So I'll share that right momentarily, and then we'll get started. Oops. I totally messed that up. My bad. Let me remove that. There's no link there. Give me a moment. I promise I know what I'm doing. Here we go. There we go. All right. I think that will work now. Okay. And I will pin this to the chat. And you'll have 5 minutes. As usual, the timer will be on the clock. And you can talk about whatever you want, football-wise. All right? I know you. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'll ask you about the Super Bowl. Okay? The Super Bowl's tomorrow. I'll ask you who you think is going to win. So that's what we'll do. Okay? We will talk about the Super Bowl. And that will be fun. So we actually do have somebody that already joined. So let me go ahead and get this up really quick. 1 second. All right, let me get this going here. Make sure y'all can see that. I think that's better. Kind of, a little bit. Yeah, kind of. All right, we do have someone that's joining that actually is a Barca fan. So it might be good to talk about the Madrid derby, as you know, that will affect La Liga a bit. All right, but welcome to the stage. How are you?
I'm chilling. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. How's your week been?
Bro, I seen you in Lee's chat. I think it was yesterday. It was kind of 6. Can't lie. Yeah.
Is that the first time?
No, I mean I've seen Omar, right? Omar, BYT, and Zier. Those are my guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just started this YouTube thing too, so certain nuggets and stuff like that. But yeah,
put your link in the chat. Make sure you do that before you or once you leave the stream.
Oh, my link in the chat?
Yeah, so we can subscribe.
Oh, thank you, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't always do that, I don't really force it unless people mess with me. But what's it called? I noticed that you're a United fan, you know.
Mhm.
I mean, let's talk about Ruben Amorim real quick. You know, I think
Okay,
that's the first thing we got to
let's
talk
do
about.
it. Before we start, though, who do you have winning the Super Bowl?
Oh, bro, I'm American. Of course, I'm gonna watch that. I, bro, I have to do the watch along for Barca. Then it's the Super Bowl. I'm running, bro. I got a friends meet up with that. We're gonna
Yeah.
like grab some pizza. You know what I'm saying? I want Philly to win, bro. I'll be real. I don't like the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. I'll be
Yeah.
real. I'm a Tom Brady guy, so it's like anybody
You,
but Mahomes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
What
So
about
were
you?
you a Patriots fan when he was playing?
No, I'm a Vikings fan, bro. Like I'm a
Okay.
Vikings fan. So because
Okay.
I mean, I was born in Minnesota, but I live in California.
Okay.
And well, you live in America too, right?
I do. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
what
in
state?
Mississippi right now.
Kansas City?
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's the South.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So is that East Coast time, by the way?
It's
I don't know.
Central.
It's Central. So okay, all
Mhm.
right, that's cool. So you guys share with like Texas, right?
Yep.
All right. So basically, what I was gonna say is basically, yeah, bro. Anybody but KC, bro. I want Philly to win. Definitely, bro. That Super Bowl is it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a close game too.
I hope
But
I hope so. What was your name, by the way? I don't think I caught that.
oh, my name is Jonas.
Jonas. Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining, Jonas. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm excited to talk some football. So you wanted to start with Amram. What do you what do you want to talk about with Amram?
So because I thought he was a super like exciting coach, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
out of Sporting. Like, you know, when he smashed Manchester City with
Mm-hmm.
Sporting Lisbon. And I thought that honestly he would start better. I know it was gonna be tough adjusting, but like you need to remember, I'm a Barca fan, so I don't
Right.
really have crazy hate. I'm not a Liverpool fan who wants to see United lose week in, week out. It's like, it's just sad to see, though, because Eric Ten Hag clearly was regressing, but
Right.
Amorim is legit getting like no dubs. Even the game against Leicester, bro, that was a rough watch. Like, let's be
It was.
honest, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know where it's gonna go. And the thing is this: Amorim cannot lose the dressing room before the summer starts. That's the biggest thing, because if the players, they are like, yo, this is not working, it's going to be like, regardless of the signing, it's going to be really tough to, you know what I'm saying, replenish that. But I don't know. Do you think Amorim is the guy? Because I think he's the guy, but I don't know if he's going to get to the summer with everybody believing in his system still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like you, I mean, I am not going to be honest. I didn't know who he was before he was linked to the United job. So, of course, once he was, then I went and looked him up and I saw what he was doing. And then I started watching the sporting games and I saw the Man City game. I watched a lot of sporting once he was linked to us. And I back him. I do. I think he's a really smart manager. I think he knows the sport. The only problem that he has, and I'm going to be honest with you, Jonas, I don't think even Carlo Ancelotti or a Pep Guardiola could come into Man United and immediately make an impact. I just don't think that we have the right support. We're a mess. We are a mess internally, you know? So nobody's going to come in here and do well immediately. I don't think he's going to lose the locker room because I think because the players know he at least knows football, there's some level of respect there, especially since what he did do at Sporting. I think where I'm a little bit concerned is how he is now starting to tactically go into these matches. Because before, I love the fact that he's sticking to a system, which is something Eric Ten Hag didn't do, right? But we sign a left wing back,
Yeah.
and then immediately put him in the right wing back, and keep Dallo in the left wing back when clearly Dallo cannot be a wing back. So
I agree.
things like
But what
that.
happened to Dallo? Genuinely, because Dallo was a guy that I actually truly rated, and then ever since Amorim has come in, like, he hasn't been good. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's because he's trying to force him in a position. No disrespect, because I do like Dallo, and I agree. I mean, he was stellar for us last season, our player of the year.
Yeah.
He's not a wing back. And in Amorim's system, the wing backs have to be attacking. That is not Dallo at all. So he's never going to thrive there. So I don't understand why he keeps forcing that issue when clearly it's not working. I think Dallo would thrive better in that back line. But I just don't understand why he won't do it.
All right. And then the next thing I want to talk about real quick is that Madrid derby because, yeah, I mean, you're doing a watch along, but I mean, I'm a Barca fan. I want to draw. Honestly, I'll take an Atleti win too. That's the other result that I would take. I don't know, man. Have you watched any of Barca this season? Because we actually have been very entertaining. Not always winning, but we're conceding goals or scoring a bunch of goals. But I don't know.
No, I think you guys are definitely fun to watch. I loved your Champions League match a couple weeks ago versus I don't remember who you played.
Benfica, huh?
Yeah, that was
sick. Bro,
that was a lot of fun.
I was at university with my friends watching it, and when Rafinha scored that goal, bro, that was sick. I don't know what's happened to Rafinha, by the way, because I remember in the Prem, you guys rated him. Arsenal, Chelsea, all these teams, they rated Rafinha, and his first 2 years at Barca was up and down. He had moments, but he wasn't consistent. But this year with Hansi Flick, he just went to the next level, bro. Like I don't know
what he's one of the best players in the world right now, in my opinion.
He's probably top 3, probably top 5, maybe. I don't know. But
what is the spread like on the table? Like, how far away is Real Madrid from you all since you dropped?
It's 4. The gap from the top is 4, but that's why this game is huge. Potentially can be 2 if it's a draw. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But
so basically, this will decide because if Real Madrid lose and then you win tomorrow, you're basically a point away.
Facts.
Okay. Wow, that is a huge thing there. So, how do you feel about that? Like before you go, do you think you can win the Liga this season, or how are you feeling about the outcome of that?
Bro, honestly, I think that we can win La Liga, but the thing is that we have to win. People are forgetting. We play against Sevilla away. This Barca team, whenever you give them opportunities to take advantage, that's exactly when we drop points. It happens every single time. Win the game against Sevilla. Matter of fact, I said on my own channel, I mean, I do videos there. I legit say, I did a preview yesterday, but I make videos and I'm like, yo, if we want to win La Liga, if we are serious about winning this competition, because I'll be real with you, Real Madrid have been mid this season. We actually are entertaining, but we've been actually kind of mid. I can't lie. Too many drop results. And Atletico are hot right now, but they started so poorly in the beginning. That's why it's actually a mid-off. I'm saying it right now. But if one of these 3 teams goes on a run, it's going to be the winners of La Liga. Like any 3 teams can win it for me. And I'm saying go on a run. Let's see what we can do because this league table is going to change. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, thanks for joining, and please let everybody know your channel. Drop it in the chat.
Yeah, I'll drop the link in the chat right now.
Yeah, let us know. Like, do you have any videos out? Are you doing a watch along tomorrow? Let us know.
I'm gonna be doing like right after because a lot of people are doing watch alongs, but I'm gonna have some people in my house. But they're gonna be leaving after the game, so I'm gonna be live 15 minutes after the game. I'm gonna just do a live reaction and then plus a little bit more of the Barca game tomorrow. But we're gonna do the first 30 minutes is gonna be a reaction to basically what happened. You know what I'm saying? But and then I do have a watch along for tomorrow for Barca's game for anybody who's interested. But that's it. I'm always live. I'm doing videos. But Shanshan, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
I seen you in Lee's chat a lot. That's how I know you're there. Yeah. And Lee's a funny guy. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, we love Lee. So yeah, it's so nice to talk to you. I hope you call in again, and best of luck to your team. And we'll probably talk to you next community call show. But Casper in the chat, he's a Barca fan too. So I'm literally.
Hey, any Barca La Liga, even if you're an op, you're a Real Madrid fan, go subscribe. But thank you, Sean, for having me, and I'm gonna see you, bro. I'm gonna see you.
Sounds good. All right, that was a lot of fun. Big up to Giannis. That was great. Always nice to meet new people, especially Americans who love football. So that's great. And shout out to you guys in the chat. Be sure to hit the like button. Let's see who's all in here. And the link, the call-in link should be pinned. So if anyone else wants to call in, the line is wide open. All right, so let's see what's going on here. AFC always says, do you think Amorim is the type of guy that will walk before getting sacked? I actually do. I think Amorim has a lot of integrity, and just the way he looks at Manchester United, I think he has a lot of respect for it. He has a lot of reverence for it, and I could see him being like, I don't think I'm the right person for this. I don't think I can win the way that you guys deserve. I could see him walking. Now, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but if after the summer it doesn't get any better and it's not working and it's kind of like this, I think he could walk, definitely. But I don't think he'll walk before the summer. I think the summer is going to be a big tell for how how next season's going to go. So big up to you, Will. I hope you're doing well. Make sure you subscribe to Will as well. Very, very nice man. And yeah, I know he's been on Sophia's channel a lot as well. So make sure you subscribe to Will. Will, you're a Barca fan, if I'm not mistaken. Also, there's a lot of Barca fans around here. Clement, big up to you. Thank you so much. Yes, we're so close to 2K. We're so close. I think like 40 people away. So please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Rosterstock says, I want Hala Madrid to win. Me too. I'm a Manchester United fan. I do live like Real Madrid. Is that what you're saying? But big up to you, Casper. He just woke up. And thank you for putting your link in the chat, Jonas. And I hope to talk to you again soon. And Warrior says Amram needs to take the blame for lineup rotations. No, absolutely. Absolutely. His lineups are terrible. But we do have somebody that called in, and I'm really excited about it because I don't think I've talked to him on YouTube. I think I've talked to him on TikTok before, if I'm not mistaken. But we're going to bring Will on the stage. What's up, Will?
Yo, Sky. My God. What's good?
Before we get into football, okay, who do you have winning the Super Bowl?
What's up?
Who do you have winning the Super Bowl?
Listen, I think everybody's gonna win because listen, Kendrick Lamar and SZA, they're doing the halftime show, so I'm good to go. But if I had to put my money on it, I'll probably go with Kansas City.
Okay. Are you do you watch American football? Do you have a team?
Yeah, I do. I go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And was I wrong? Are you a Barca fan?
No. Arsenal fan.
Arsenal. That's right. Okay, that's right. Because we have trolled each other before. Now that you say that.
Yeah.
I remember now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Will. So you're here. Tell the people, introduce yourself. I know you have a channel, so we're definitely gonna have to drop that in the chat. What do you want to talk about?
Well, first of all, what's good, people? Big out to every single one of you in the chat. We got to get Sky up to 2K, subscribers. You already know. Please do the Lord's work. But yeah, man, I need to talk with you, Sky, about something. So what's been going on with the Manchester United? Because I saw the Leicester City performance. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, listen. No, don't go anywhere, Missy. Don't go anywhere. We gotta talk. Even though you guys won, you guys played stinky. You guys played some stinky football, fam.
Oh, I am not disagreeing with you. I've said this before. I was like, if I was a rival of United, I would literally hate watching us because I don't even like watching us. It feels like a chore. I have more fun watching rivals than I do my own club. Like, this is where it's at right now. The thing is, Will, it's weird, right? Because when we played Liverpool, when we play these higher top teams, we're great. Like, it doesn't even look that bad. When we're playing Southampton, Crystal Palace, Leicester City, I'm like, what? What are we doing? What are we doing? I was doing a watch along and I almost fell asleep. I can't even lie to you. Like, it's the inconsistency for me that I think is the hardest thing right now. And of course, Amram's lineup selection is a little bit weird at times. Yeah, and we can't score. So
do you reckon, I mean, here's the thing, right? So after the game, I've been seeing a lot of United fans being split up as to how Amarim is how Amarim is kind of steering the ship, so to speak. Where do you fall in terms of should we give Amarim more time? Should Amarim be switching up the tactics? Kobe Mainoo experimenting as a false nine? How do you see it?
I'm gonna be honest. I am all for a manager experimenting, especially because he came in October. United is in a terrible spot just all the way around. You have to find what works, especially with players that you didn't recruit, right? So he's not in the best spot. My only issue is when you experiment and it doesn't work, don't force it. Kobe played great in the 10, and then the next match you put him in the false 9, which doesn't make any sense. I understand why you try, because I mean you don't want to use Hoyland and Xerxes, so I get it, right? But it didn't work at all. So why are you forcing it? Take him out of the false nine. You know what I mean? Like that's where I'm confused. And then I was telling this to Jonas. Then you sign the left wing back because Dallo is terrible right now in the left wing back. And then you play him in the right wing back and you leave Dallo in the left wing back. And then you sub off Dorgu and you leave Dallo on. And Dorgu had a much better game than Dallo. So it's things like that where I'm like, Amorim, I know you're better than this. I know you are. I just wish I could be like, what are you thinking? You know?
It's nasty work, but at the same time, I think one thing I think United fans need to kind of understand is that you got to give the guy time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He literally just came into the job like what, back in October, like late October, early November.
Yeah.
And a lot of these players, like the majority of these players are not his. You know what I mean?
Not good.
Yeah. So like you got to give the guy like something like to really build upon. So this obviously like for this season for U-Man is like it's just a transition. You know what I mean? So you I think for me how you would really evaluate like Amorim is next season. This season you'll see okay, some kind of experiment. You see like different formation, different styles. You'll see how it would really blend. So how he can really apply his trade within like that summer window coming up. You already saw that left wing back, I think Patrick Drogo, who came in from I think what was it, Lecce. So we'll see how that works out for him. I've seen a few games of him. I think when Inter played Lecce, and not gonna lie, it was nasty work because he was getting attacked heavily. But yeah, I think for me, you just gotta give the guy some time.
I'm definitely not Amorim out. I really like him. I think he's a really good guy. I don't know. I like the way he looks at football. I like the way he respects our club. It's very different compared to Erik ten Hag, which I appreciate. I get scared because talent dies here, whether that's in managers or players. And I don't want that for him. I think he had such an amazing run at Sporting and did amazing things there. I don't want his career to have this dark blotch on it because he was at United and it fell apart, you know? So
I don't think it will. And that's the fear I think I see like a lot of United fans have with him. And like I know my time is up, but I'll just say this quickly. But like like with him, if you're giving him as much time as a lot of the previous fans were giving Eric and giving Ten Hag, then I think you guys should be fine. I'm seeing that you guys like on the Ten Hag, you guys were not progressing the ball forward. With Amorim, the first thing he did was got you guys past the halfway line. That's already progress enough. You guys are actually attacking. So that right there is progress. Just getting a few players that can actually attack better, get rid of some deadwood that you have, and I think you guys can maybe over time do something in the league, maybe like a few years, but it's all about patience.
Absolutely. And I agree, but I can't let you go without addressing the fact that
no, do we have to? No.
No. I listen. Arsenal is one of those clubs that I hate.
I know you do. I know you do. You laugh at like a lot of my TikToks whenever that we're in pain. So shameless still.
Listen, I don't know what happened. Maybe it was the footballs that you guys used against Newcastle. You know, I don't understand what, but
it was bad.
How do you feel? Like to an extent, like the Arsenal fans that I do really like, because there's a lot of good Arsenal fans that I know. Obviously, I feel bad for you guys because.
Do you?
No, I really do.
No, you're taking the piss. No, you're not.
No, I'm not. No, because I know some really good Arsenal fans, and it would be frustrating for me to constantly, I mean, because you have good players, right? But every time the pressure's on, your team falls apart and they can't handle it. But then at the same time, you're releasing a new set of merch like every single week. Like if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be fuming, right?
Don't even get me.
Like, how are you feeling?
Look, I've been done since November when we took on Newcastle, because ironically against Newcastle, because I think when we played them back then, we were so lifeless. We were terrible. We couldn't get any, like, I think, like, what, 2 shots, I think, on target. And then
Yeah.
Newcastle were just running wild on us. And subsequently, when we played them in both legs of the Carabao Cup, we again still had no answers for them. We lost to you guys in the FA Cup in the span of what, 1 week. We were out of 2 competitions. Yes, we had that bright spot against City, which was great, and I was shameless enough. But again, it still highlights that these boys, mentally wise, they're just not there.
Yeah.
And I've been saying it before that there are a few things when it comes to Arsenal that really do irritate me, and that's the fact that throughout the January window, I only asked Arteta to do 2 things, and that was to get a winger, because there was plenty out there. Some were saying, what was it, Cunha from Wolverhampton Wanderers, which I thought was crap. I don't think that he's a kind of player, in my opinion. But I think Mbeumo was that guy that could have been like an easy solve for us, because we needed depth. Now, Nwaneri, he back from injury, he had a great game against City, but that's it. That's the only right wing option that we have, because Saka's not back until March. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we needed depth in there. We needed a striker. We needed that for a few seasons now. Yes, Havertz had a decent season last time out, but he's not exactly. Thank you, Dennis the Great. Winger and a striker. That's what we've been asking for. But this guy's been trying to get a Zubimendi for next summer when we're trying to focus on this season.
Right.
It's irritating. You know what I mean, Sky? So like, it's like one of them things where I'm just like, if we're going, like, we have the wingers, we have the midfield, our defense is solid enough, but we just don't have that leading bagsman up front. And Havertz, who keep missing literally open-netted chances. Odegaard, who was not relied on as a striker, yet he's taking chances like this, like what we saw against Newcastle early on in the week.
Yeah,
it's just shambolic. So me, I've tuned out since November.
Yeah,
already conceded that Arsenal are not going to win the Premier League. It's pretty much Liverpool's to lose, especially when game in hand. So it is what it is. And listen, for any Arsenal fan who thinks that we can somehow win the league, my blessings to you for having that hope. But I just don't see it.
You still got Champions League too, Will?
Stop it, girl. Stop, bro. We are not. Listen, I'm still having PTSD since 2006. Okay, but we are not winning Champions League. We lost to the worst Bayern team in Champions League a couple seasons ago. What, like, bro? Come on now. We're not gonna do anything in Champions League.
Sorry. I have to get to the rest of the callers, but
of course.
Let everybody know where they can find you. Share your link in the chat, and if you have anything coming up on your channel.
Yeah, I do have a retro FIFA 07 stream coming out later on today, and I'll post the link to the stream on it right there.
What console is that on?
It's on PlayStation 2, but I'm playing it on my PC. So
okay, awesome. Yeah, so share your link in the chat so everyone can go subscribe and
definitely.
For that. And thanks for calling in. I hope to talk with you again soon. And I Arteta in all the time. All right.
Big ups, Sky.
Oops. I took myself off the stream. There's nothing I love more than trolling Arsenal, because if there's anything that I can rely on, it's that Arsenal will bottle. And they'll be in the mud with us because Chelsea left us there. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. I see you guys in the chat. So big up to you. Keep asking questions. I'm starring things as I see them so I can, comment in between callers. But we do have a Man City fan who's been on here before. And I would like to talk to him, especially because, he did have that game versus Arsenal. I think they played today, but I don't know the result. I'm assuming you won for your FA Cup match. So I definitely would want to talk to him about that. But everyone, welcome AK. How's it going?
Pick up sunshine, pick up the chat. How we doing? Yeah, we won. We again scammed a win against the
did you really?
Yeah, we won. And Kusanov scored his debut goal.
Oh, okay. But wait. Before we get into that, I don't know if you know, but the Super Bowl is tomorrow. I'm sure you do know. Who do you think's going to win? Do you know who's playing?
Who's it against though? Because I don't follow the Super Bowl lately.
That's okay. It's the Chiefs and the Eagles.
We'll go Chiefs.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So you said you scammed a win, which is something Manchester United did yesterday. Explain what happened, because I didn't watch your match. So what happened today?
Oh, don't even ask. We conceded from a half-line goal, and the ball was over Ortega's head. He couldn't save it. But look,
Wow.
I don't blame him for that. But I don't blame him for that. I don't blame him for that goal. But yeah, that was again shocking from our defense. Again, time and time again, I'm seeing this happen, and happen. But look, we we got Madrid up next, and if
Yes,
we
we
play
do.
like this, if we play like this, trust me, Madrid are gonna do us over. They are gonna do us over. I'm telling you this right now.
Even with this Madrid team isn't that good though, AK. Like, let's be real. This is a very mid-performing Madrid team. And we do have the derby later, so we'll see how that plays out. But even with the way Madrid's performing, you think it could still be a bad day for you?
Oh yes, sunshine. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a battle of the mid-offs. A mid-off City versus a mid-off Madrid. This is the mid-off battle.
Okay. Okay. How are you feeling about your new signings for the January window?
So far, yeah, Vitor Hayes was good. Vitor Hayes
Mhm.
actually was decent today against Leighton, and even Kusanov scored his debut goal. I'm happy about that. And Marmoush was decent.
I really like him.
And
I do.
yeah, Marmoush was decent.
Yeah, I think he's really good from what I've seen. Even though you guys didn't beat Arsenal, obviously, I thought he was solid in that game. So, from what I saw. Kusanov, glad he got a goal.
Kusanov, he got his goal. And coming to Nico Gonzalez today, yeah, I mean, like, apart from that error that he created, apart from the error that he did for Leighton Orient to score that rocket of a goal. Apart from that, he was good. But then, but he went off the pitch. I hope he's not injured, because if he's injured, oh my! I am telling you, if he's off injured, if he's not there for the Madrid game, we are cooked.
So Nico Williams came off? Is that what you said?
No. Nico Gonzalez.
Oh, okay.
Nico Gonzalez, yeah, from Porto.
Got you. Yep. Got you. All right. So, anything else like Man City, like, Champions League? Outside of that, how are you feeling about the Prem?
Prem, I think we'll get top 2 at max.
Okay.
I think top 2.
You think Liverpool's going to do it?
Yeah. I think Liverpool's got this in the bag. Only thing is, when it comes to crunch moments, they cannot bottle. They cannot bottle this. It's their chance to win it.
Yeah.
Because Sunshine. I mean, as both of us would agree, I don't want Arsenal. I don't want Arsenal winning it.
I don't want Arsenal to win it either. So, I mean,
me neither. I don't want them winning it. I don't
want Arsenal. I don't want Liverpool. I don't want you. I need Forest to win. That's where I'm at right now. But, that's not happening.
Arsenal, specifically Arsenal, I don't want them winning it, because right, that fan base, they're gonna be so unbearable that we have to deal with their shit talk for years.
Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I get it. And I think too, they're just not, they I mean, they won't win. Their team's not in a place to win right now, but I would understand. I could only imagine how Arsenal fans would be that whole summer after they win the Premier League. It would be terrible for all of us. So we definitely don't want that to happen.
Unbearable for all of us, Sunshine, especially you, because of course you also support a Manchester club. I support a Manchester club. Both of us support Manchester clubs. I mean, it's going to be unbearable for us because they're going to go on like, what about the Invincibles? Oh, it's way better than the Centurions.
They can't say that with Arteta. They can't say it. There's no way. There's no way.
They can't.
If they did, that'd be
I mean,
crazy.
I don't want them to. I don't want them to. I'm telling you, these men are going to be shameless, but I don't want them to.
They would be shameless. You were right. But they're not going to win, so it's fine. We don't have to worry about that.
They're not going to win. Good.
They're not going to win. So, any other thoughts, like on football this weekend, anything like that? You have a channel as well, right?
No, I don't have a channel, but I mean, I don't have a channel. But then, like, I pop into these. I pop into other like, I pop into these call-in shows like flawless call-in shows, and I pop in, and I've also started to pop into other new channels as well. So I'm just making a name slowly for myself. So, but once I mean, at the moment I work a full-time job. So once I get my once I balance my time properly, then I can think about opening. Then I can think about opening a new channel.
Yeah. Well, you definitely need to. I thought you did, like you said, because you're on so many things already. But whenever you do, just let us know so we can help share that out. But thanks for calling. And do you have anything like last minute thoughts before you go?
Oh yeah, last minute thoughts. Asna, you are not winning anything for the next decade. Yeah, you shameless man laughed off to Rodri when he hopped off the pitch injured. Yeah, you man can hold that. I don't want you winning anything because you deserve karma. Karma, you deserve it.
Well, you did too. Stay humble, eh? So it comes around and it goes around, right?
And also, sunshine. These fans need to learn the definition of stay humble.
So do you. So does your team. What do you mean?
No, they need to learn it because they keep spamming it in the city channels every time, and they don't know the true context of what humble means.
Fair enough.
Stay humble.
Fair enough.
Stay humble. Stay humble.
Stay humble. But thanks for calling in, AK. I hope to talk to you again next call-in show. I hope.
And also, yeah. Sunshine. Before I leave, that Smelly Kelly, whoever he is, Smelly Kelly, who did this in front of Haaland, yeah? In front of Haaland, yeah? You man deserve shame.
No.
Don't you ever dare taunt my striker. He's won a treble. He's won trophies, yeah? What has he won? What has he won?
He won that day. That's all that matters. Listen, Haaland's throwing balls at the back of Gabriel. This is not an argument that needs to be had right now. It's just a rivalry, and I'm here for it.
I'll tell you what, and sunshine. Yeah, and sunshine. All I want to say is that Arsenal needs to stay humble because they're not won a trophy for a decade. They're the ones that need to stay humble.
Fair enough. I mean, you are City, so I can't.
And also, and as I was saying, okay. One last thing, one final thing. Haaland has won trophies, yeah. What about this 17-year-old kid who has been poisoned by that deluded fan base during the Haaland celebration, eh? Have shame.
You sure did. Listen, I can't argue with you too much because you are City and you're one of the best clubs right now, but I understand how you feel. But thanks for calling in, AK. Always nice to talk to you. I hope your club doesn't win anything else the rest of the season, and I'll talk to you soon. Big up to you.
Oh yeah, Shine, and also guys, have a good weekend.
Yes.
And yeah, Sunshine. And also Sunshine. Any games you got this weekend?
That I'm watching?
Yeah, like any games this weekend, like in the Prem.
Oh no. It's the FA Cup weekend, so there's no Prem matches.
Oh yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Correct. You won against Leicester.
Yeah, we beat Leicester yesterday, so that's it. That's it until Tottenham, I think. So, yep.
So both of us scammed a win.
Exactly.
Both of us scammed a win, to be honest.
Yeah, we did.
All
But
right,
thanks
I'm
again,
off.
AK. Have a good weekend. All right, one thing I do rate about AK is that he hates Arsenal. So since he brought it up, let's just share it. All right. Arsenal fans, you might not want to see this, but I don't care. All right. I really don't care. How long since Arsenal last won a trophy? Let's take a look. 4 years, 190 days, 17 hours, 13 minutes and counting. All right. So I understand where AK is coming from. All right. Arsenal can't really talk to Man City, but I rate the rivalry, and I'll never, ever, ever, ever get on a player for being like that in a match, because that's how I was when I played sports. Okay, I love rivalries, I love competition, I love that back and forth banter. So I'm here for it. Okay, I'm here for Lewis Skelly doing the celebration. I'm here for Gabriel and Holland's beef. I'm here for it. That's what sports is about. It's healthy. We need that. It's too soft right now. So I have no problem. Okay. I don't care if Arsenal never wins another trophy in a decade. Have the banter, have a rivalry. That's sports. All right. Shout out to all of you guys, though, in the chat. Listen, that website gives me life. It gives me life. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. We are moving to the first Man United caller, okay, on the stream, which I'm excited about because it's nice to talk to somebody who's going through the same struggles as you. All right. You feel seen, you feel heard, you feel understood in a way that rivals can't understand because they want you to fail. Right. So I'm excited to have Roster Stocks on here because he's just been an amazing supporter of the channel. So what's up? How are you?
First things first, before you start the timer, let me take a shot to the utter crap. The utter crap.
Please do.
And let the pain sink in. Continue.
Yes. Before I start the timer, hello, James. Who do you have winning the Super Bowl? That's what I've been asking everybody before we start talking.
Probably the Chiefs. Although I don't really watch it, but
yeah,
thus far, based on my other coworkers, the Chiefs. But at the same time, can't underestimate any opponent.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, who do you have winning?
I want the Eagles to win. I can't stand the Chiefs. So.
Okay.
Yes, big up, Ross. All right, what do you want to talk about? It's your 5 minutes.
First things first, right? In our crappiest season, last season, we still managed to win a trophy.
Yeah.
Other clubs don't know what that's like. They don't. They don't know. They don't know what it's like to lift a trophy. Then they have their managers talking about they won 3 trophies. Arsenal's manager is calling the Charity Shield a trophy.
The dinner plate. I know, it's crazy.
Yes, we are 13th in the league. Yeah, they're way above us. But bro, I rather see Liverpool and Arsenal crash out. I swear that I'm more upset. I know you don't like Arsenal. I feel like you hate Arsenal more than you hate Liverpool. Although Liverpool's, I mean, right? Shine. This is personal for me. See Liverpool.
Uh-huh.
I hate with a capital H with a passion.
I rate it. I want Forest if I had a choice, but Forest, that's not happening.
Forest, but no, I don't think they have the juice to do it. But and what the manager's doing, the rotating of players, cut that crap out, please. Cut
Were
it
you
out.
able to catch on the game yesterday? Because I know you're at work.
Yeah, I was able to catch the highlights and I had it pre-recorded. So when I came home, I was watching it. Bro, like, why did we buy a left-footed left back to play him on the right and play Dallo on the left? And when the beginning of the season, all our goals was coming in from the left because of Dallo.
I know.
Why? It irks my soul when I see Diogo Dallo on the pitch. And I didn't even know Bahinder was injured. I was fuming.
I didn't know that either.
I was fuming because listen, I sent another Man United fan your video with Rasmus Højlund. I said, you see this video that this creator doing? I follow her. You should follow her too. That's all I see Rasmus doing on the floor. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yo, Sunshine, I've been watching Man United probably a little longer than you, and I've seen we bought a striker from Spurs, Dimitar Berbatov, right?
Mm-hmm.
His first touch was magnific. His first touch was anywhere you get him the ball, it's going in the net. CR7, Wayne Rooney. Oh my God! From the midfield, Roy Keane, Paul Scholes, huh? Like I rather and speaking of Luke Shaw, I rather have G-Sun 43-year-old G-Sun Park, 43-year-old retired G-Sun Park over Luke Shaw any day of the week.
Fair enough. I get it. And for me, right, because you've been watching Man United much longer.
Mm-hmm.
I watched these games in the past and I see the difference, but I didn't experience what it's like to know that we're scoring goals, right? I know that it's out. We're putting the ball in the back of the net. What is that like to go from that to this, where it's just like
it's like
Martinez? Like
it's like you have a sibling that took your favorite toy and just broke it. That's how I feel. I feel so wounded. The day when Carlos Tevez went to Manchester City, I had his jersey. I put that shit in the trash because you betrayed us. So Sunshine, I just feel wounded as hell right now.
Yeah.
And like I said, for me, it's the Europa League and where we finish in the league for me, right?
Yeah.
Because yes,
so what are your expectations then?
Say that again.
What are your expectations then for the rest of the season?
That's an aspiration. Win a trophy. Win a trophy. Whether it be the Europa League or the FA Cup, but more so Europa League. But win a trophy and stop the rotation. It is killing me inside. I am dying from this rotation. And we got the egg. We gotta stop benching Bruno.
No, that's not happening. I think that big up to you, Sheik, and make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV. I'm okay with the rotation. I just don't like the fact that he won't adjust after it's clearly not working. What's he gonna do, Rasta? Look at our players. He has to do something.
And based on, remember I said this is from our previous manager, Ten Haram. Ten Haram set us back 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. You brought a crap striker, a crap goalkeeper, a crap attacker named Anthony, right? Don't only player. Huh? He scored today? Yeah, I want him to score a goal in Betis so they could buy him. Please. So we could buy him and buy a better attack. Listen, and me personally, Marcus Rashford, I want you to do good in Aston Villa, you lazy scrub, so they could buy you, so we could get a better attacker, you scrub. Sunshine, I have to control myself because I don't want you to get demonetized, but the words I want to say, I cannot say it. I have to respect your channel. I'm telling you, Sunshine, I'm telling you. Ineos and Glazers, I will forever be calling you lot out. I will forever be calling you man out. Because you know why? You move so slow in this damn January transfer window, and it pissed me off. So yes, I would. Last thing I'm gonna say before I go, I would like the match going fans to stop going to matches, so y'all could lose money, so y'all pockets could suffer, and understand the frustration of us international fans, because this crap that I'm seeing on the pitch, I swear down, yeah, I swear down. If I have to come to Manchester and and protest myself, I will do it, because you guys are shit ownership, and that does be done, yeah.
Before you go, I need your prediction for the Tottenham match, because I don't think we'll have a call-in show.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Yeah, so growing up, we used to call it 3-point lane. 3-point lane, you know, because they used to play at White Hart Lane. So 3-point lane. I ain't gonna lie, their attack is better than us.
We've lost twice already.
Yeah, I know. Son, Dragusin, and Brennan Johnson, or whatever his name is. But they did suffer an injury in the FA Cup.
Who was injured?
Yeah, no, they suffered an injury against Liverpool. I forgot who. And their number 9 is injured too. So it's like how we took advantage of
Solanke? Is there a time? Solanke.
Yes. You see like how we took advantage of Man City's injury, and we stinker and hooked a win. I'm looking to stinker and hook a win.
Okay.
At 3-point lane. And notice this. For some reason, we tend to play better when we're not home.
Yeah, that's true. That's
so
true. Hoping for the best.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the best. If we could stinker and hook a win, yes, because I refuse. I swear down, I refuse to see Spurs, a team that hasn't won a trophy in 26 years, and in our crappiest season, we won a trophy, and the season for that we won another trophy. So I want to continue this trend of winning trophies. I don't care if it's the FA Cup, I don't care if it's a Carabao Cup, man. I don't care if it's the Europa League. But I did say, last thing before I go, I've seen our club lift titles. I've seen our club lift Champions League 2008. I was 7 that day, and I've seen our club lift Europa League. I want us to lift that, and what I would like as well for you to see us lift something in Europe. That would be amazing for you.
That would.
Yeah. Yes.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I shed a tear when we won the FA Cup because
yes.
It was season last year. But thank you so much for calling in. I do have a few people in line, so
all right, Sky.
But it's so nice to talk to you, and thank you again.
Yes. So, I love this. This is therapy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we know the pain that we're going through.
Yep.
All right.
But bless you. Have a good weekend. I'm sure. But I hope you have a good weekend. Enjoy your day off. You know.
Oh hell yeah! Hell yes, I will later.
Good.
And do this again. All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Big up to Rasta. He's a huge supporter of the channel. And shout out to you guys for being here. Big up Don Dada. There's some people that showed up in the chat. Big up Sheik. I said that. Big up Abdi. I have somebody coming on that I don't think that I've talked to before. So I'm excited about that because I don't know what team they support. And would love to please call in. The link is pinned in the chat. So call in, have your say about some football related things. We're going to go ahead and go to Dean. I'm not sure where he's from. So this is nice. This is exciting. Big up to you. How are you?
You all right?
Can you hear me?
Aren't you? How United are doing?
What'd you say?
Can you show me your Man United tops, please? Can you show me your Man United tops, please? Sunshine.
Share my Man United thoughts.
Can you show me your Man United shirts, please? Sunshine.
Oh, I don't have it. I don't know what's going on there. All right, we're going to move to somebody else. This is someone else new that I haven't talked to before. This is Douglas. Hello.
Hello.
You know
hello.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to finally get. You obviously know Sophia, don't you?
Yes.
She messaged me a couple of months ago, and she asked me to come on a show of hers. So yeah, I'm just looking to obviously collab with other people. So yeah, look, it's great to be on, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. I don't know. You might. We have the Super Bowl tomorrow. So I've been asking everybody who they think's going to win. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah.
I don't want to assume.
As a Scotsman, the Super Bowl is on at a time where I'm literally in bed. Like I'm obviously a father, so obviously I've got a little boy.
Yeah.
So I'll probably miss all of it. But
okay.
I do have family that live in Kansas, and I have family that live in Philadelphia. So
wow,
bit of a mixed thing. If I have to say, I'm going to go Kansas City, I think.
Okay. All right. Love that. All right. So I actually don't know. What team do you support? Are you a United fan?
No, I'm a Liverpool supporter.
Liverpool. Oh my gosh. I can't do this. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. This is great though. I haven't talked to a Liverpool fan. So how do you feel? I literally tweeted this the other day and I said, it's infuriating to see Liverpool at the top of like every competition that they're in currently. Arne Slot's first year, Klopp just left. I want to talk to you about it. What is it like?
I think every Liverpool fan would have told you at the start of the season that the priority for this season was definitely Champions League football, and maybe like a League Cup or an FA Cup. But look, I think it's one of those things when you've got to say that Slot has came in, and literally the difference between Klopp leaving and then Slot coming in. Slot's been left a very, very good team there. We haven't strengthened much. The only real signings we made was obviously Mamardashvili coming in next season, and then obviously Chiesa coming in this season. I feel a bit sorry for Chiesa because I think he's been kind of on a bit of catch up. He didn't really have a pre-season. So Slot has been sort of getting him into getting, a match sharpness. But yeah, this season has been unbelievable. I could not envisage us being top of the Champions League, top of the Premier League, into obviously another League Cup final. As holders as well. It's been a very, very good season so far, and obviously long may it continue.
Absolutely. So, I mean, is there anything that you wanted to talk about? Because, I mean, on top of that, right, is anybody coming back at this point still? Like, is that confirmed? Is Virgil coming back? I know
that the three contracts, that's the big question. I think every Liverpool fan have been kind of thinking towards themselves that probably Virgil signs, probably Salah signs. I think Trent's probably going to go to Madrid. I know that. I think the Madrid derby's tonight as well. So I'll definitely be tuning into that one. But I think the contract situations for me, as long as they don't interfere with how the team's playing. If they keep it right until the end of the season and they want to sign then I'm absolutely happy with that. Because I don't think Salah's not really said anything about leaving. Virgil's not really said anything about leaving. It's just really sort of Trent, and I think a lot of people have been kind of thinking that Trent, with his friendship with Jude Bellingham,
right,
I think it was inevitable that he was going to probably go. But no, I do have a question to ask you.
Okay.
Amarim.
Yes.
Do you think he's gone into a job that's a poison chalice?
A job that's what?
A poison chalice.
Oh, that's a really good question. I do actually. I do. I said this before. I don't even think that Pep Guardiola or Carlo Ancelotti could come in here and perform right away. I genuinely believe that this club is just toxic, for lack of a better word.
Mm.
So
yeah,
it's all about his mental fortitude and how much he's willing to sacrifice at the end of the day, right? Like it's going to take everything. And I hate saying that because it's not fair, but that's the truth. And you can already kind of see it in the way that he looks. Like he to me, he already looks like exhausted. Like when you compare him now to like his first couple of matches, you can just tell he's drained because with Amorim, I really think he understands the history of United. He respects the club. He understands that you have to win here. He takes that very seriously. And because he knows he doesn't have the quality of players to perform the football he wants, he's stuck.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's not in a real spot. And it's unfortunate, but I mean, that's his job to figure it out, you know?
Yeah. I feel sorry for him. I think he's got in there knowing that there is a lot of mess to sort out. I honestly think the squad needs a big overhaul. I can only really see a couple of players in there who I think are like really good. Like Amad Diallo is one of them. Kobbie Mainoo is another one. But the rest of them, you know, I think that as well, he doesn't really fancy Højlund. I think you can clearly see that he's not been doing well. But look, no, I respect Manchester United for obviously, you know, the history and, you know, the rivalry with us as well. It's actually funny to actually see Arsenal not in a League Cup final again. Yeah, stay humble and all that. Look, I'll be honest. As much as I'm like really enjoying being top, it is nice to see sort of Arsenal fans just like coming out with ridiculous statements like, what was it? We're the best team in Europe. No, you're not. We're first, and I think you're third as well. But no, look, nothing is won in February, nothing's won in March. So you know, a 6-point lead at the moment is not it's not mathematically impossible. We've got a real run of games coming up now because obviously of the League Cup final. Our game against Aston Villa has now been rescheduled to, I think it's the 19th of February. So I think we've got like a run of like Everton on Wednesday, Wolves on Sunday, Villa on the Wednesday, and then City again on the Sunday. So it's big, and we got Newcastle on the dress rehearsal for the final. You could probably call that as well. On the 26th of February. So big 5 games coming up. I think if any Liverpool fan had asked how many points you would want out of those games, then I would probably say if we take anything between 10 and 11 points out of those 5 games, I think we've done very, very well.
Right. Do you have any fear that like you guys could drop?
I don't have a fear of us dropping. It's more, can Arsenal contain with us? And that's when I look at their squad, and Martinelli's now out injured, I think now for 6 weeks. They haven't strengthened at all. You can't rely on Havertz. And to be honest, is Raheem Sterling going to do the business? I don't think so. They've obviously got Ethan Nwaneri. Sorry if I butchered that. But he's a talent. Miles Lewis-Skelly is a talent as well. But you shouldn't be relying on Havertz to score you the goals. And actually, when you look at it, they're sort of relying on set pieces now to get more goals. Like not to sound too like unfair on Arsenal, but they do seem like a bit of a glorified Stoke City, almost. But remember when Stoke City were in the Premier League, they were relying on set pieces as well, and it just feels something in the Arsenal side isn't good. And then look obviously with Gabriel Jesus being out injured. I'm amazed they did not strengthen in January. I'm absolutely shocked that they didn't strengthen in January. And I think that could be the difference between winning the league and losing the league.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for calling in. You have a channel, right? So let us know, like, put your link in the chat. Do you have any streams or anything coming up? Let us know.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm a little. I've been a little bit choked up for with the cold the last couple of days, so I've been kind of resting my voice and then trying to get back. But I was planning to do like I do like a recap on a Saturday, like at 9 o'clock, like I do a Premier League recap. I was planning doing a FA Cup one, but my voice is just not. It's not quite there. It's not quite there yet. But no, the Dugout Football Channel. It's a Premier League based. I do Champions League. I do AFCON there as well. So yeah, please come and check me out.
Yes, I love that you watch AFCON. I love AFCON. It's so much fun. So
it's the most craziest competition I think you could ever witness. To say the very least.
It absolutely is. But it was so nice to chat with you, and we'll definitely have to get you on stream with Sophia as well. So it was so nice to talk with you for the first time, and I hope to do it again soon.
Absolutely. Take care. Yeah. Nice to speak to you.
Yes, have a good weekend. Nice to speak to you too. All right, be sure to subscribe to Doug. That's awesome. Always nice to meet new people. Unfortunately, he is a Liverpool fan, so we won't hold it against him fully, okay? But it's always nice to chat with new creators, and make sure you subscribe to him. But this has been an amazing call-in show. I can stay live for about 20 more minutes, and then I'll give myself like a 15-minute break before I come back live for the Madrid derby. So we'll be here. Exactly, James. He was a pleasant scouser for sure. We'll be here for a little bit longer before we end the stream and then start the Real Madrid derby stream. The Madrid derby stream. I cannot talk, but it's been so much fun. Shout out to Jonas from Barca Reacts, Will, Man Like Will, who's an Arsenal fan, AK, the City fan, Rasta Stocks, of course, and then Doug. Thank you guys all for calling in. It's been great. And thank you guys for liking the stream, subscribing. If you have any questions, while we're waiting, if anyone wants to call in, the line is open. Let me know, because I can talk about anything, pretty much anything. I guess I could share. I think I did. I want the Eagles to win. So I'm always about the underdog, and I can't stand the Chiefs. I hate when people win consistently and constantly. It's just, I don't know. I love an underdog. So I know that the Chiefs and Eagles have played before, and the Chiefs obviously won. So I would love for the Eagles to win. And I like Saquon Barkley, so would love that for him to get the win tomorrow in the Super Bowl. But outside of that, obviously, I guess we can take a look at FA Cup results as we're waiting, if anyone else wants to call in. Let's take a look here. So we have let's take a look at these scores here. So we have Man City beats, couldn't tell you. Ipswich won. Is that Coventry City? Wow. All right, so Coventry City's out. Everton's out. Bournemouth won. Burnley beat Southampton. Fulham beat Wigan. And Newcastle, and I don't know who this is, but they're 2-2. Apologize for my ignorance. I am not English, so some of these clubs I do not know. And then, of course, we have Brighton and Chelsea at 2, but that's the same time as the derby, so we'll stay up to date on that. What's good? Chiefs, the Manchester City of the NFL. Exactly. But we did get someone to call in, so we'll bring him up on stage. What's good? Bless up to you, Rasta Stocks. I have never talked to this gentleman before, so I always love to talk to new callers, so that's great. Is it Ibrahim?
Yeah, that's my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I already hate your jersey, but it's fine. So clearly you're a Liverpool fan.
Yep.
But before we get into the football talk, are you going to tune into the Super Bowl?
No, don't watch any of that.
Okay, all right. So we don't.
I'm gonna be real in it. I don't watch any of that.
Fair enough. So let's get into football then. What do you want to chat about?
Why Liverpool are amazing and why Man United shit. Like you lot was so lucky yesterday. That is a million miles offside.
Listen, I can't imagine being a Liverpool fan and just thriving in that piss poor performance for 90 minutes, and then Harry Maguire just scores a goal offside. How did that feel?
Nah, I'm not even bothered because what you lot do generally doesn't bother me. Like, because obviously you lot are not up there, so
Are you sure? Because you sure are bringing us up a lot. I'm just saying, you know.
No, it don't bother me though. But I'm just saying.
So how do you
But
feel? Go ahead.
I feel good, but people are bringing up this quad talk again. I hate that Q word. I hate that word beginning with Q. I hate it.
Yeah, that was your Trent. He was doing that last season as well.
Yeah, and then you saw what happened in it. But to be fair, I think we'll win the league because we're competing with Arsenal, not because. So I think we're competing with Arsenal in it. So, and they're terrible.
Arsenal, yeah. I mean, let's be real, Ibrahim. Okay, you're at the top of every competition you're in. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Which one are you the most confident in? Do you think you could win them all? Like, you know, you guys are playing really well.
I think we'll win the Carabao Cup, Premier League. Fairly confident in the FA Cup, Champions League. I'm not. Thing is with Champions League, you don't have to be the best team to win that competition. Like you don't have to play the best football to win that competition.
That's very true. Yeah, that's very true.
But I do fancy our chances in that champion. I think we're top. I put Liverpool top 3 favourites to win it in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I mean you guys have been doing well. How do you feel about the way Slots come in and kind of steady the ship after someone like Klopp, who has a lot of respect, and there's just a lot with Klopp when you're a Liverpool fan to have to come in after him, wouldn't be the easiest thing. But I think he's done it.
Yeah, I agree. No, I didn't even know who he was until we got linked to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I wanted Amorim before Slot.
No way.
I really wanted Amorim at Liverpool. I rate Amorim as a manager, but it's just I think Ten Hag's players have set him up to fail in my opinion anyway. But I think Amorim will come good at United. I hate to say it, but I do think he'll come good. But
I think if he can get the right players and the right support, and they can support him,
100%. And as with Slot, to be fair, we've not really changed tactics compared to like last season, but it's just a lot more controlled than last season.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that, and plus I think we're playing more technical than we were under Klopp. Like some of our players are more technical, like base players, like Gravenberch. Obviously, I never knew Gravenberch could do a job at number 6.
Yeah.
So obviously that was the position I was crying out for in the summer. But the one player I think Slot has really improved, and for me, he's the best centre back in the world. Van Dijk. For me, he's took his game to a whole new level, in my opinion. And
I really did see.
Yeah, and he's for me Gravenberch. For me, it's going to be a bit controversial. I think he's our most important player in this system because with that, if he gets injured, then I don't know who can fill in for a minute because he's been that good this season.
Yeah. No, I think Gravenberch definitely. I think Gakpo has had some good moments as well that have kind of helped you guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Gakpo. Yeah, he's been quality.
So, I mean, I hate to say it, but you guys are good. Like, and you've handled the change in leadership well as also.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, we'll see. It could be a really amazing year for you guys. We'll see how everything plays out, especially if everyone stays healthy.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully,
it could be a good season. Is there anything else outside of bringing up my dusty glove?
Nah, nothing much really. But
no,
it's just nothing much. I'm gonna be on.
Tune in. Do you watch La Liga at all? Or are you gonna watch the Madrid?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely watching the Madrid game later. 100%.
Okay. Who do you think's gonna win?
I'm going for a draw.
A draw, okay.
Yeah, I think it'll be. I think it's gonna be a stinky 1-1 draw.
Yeah, I kind of feel that too. Like I wanted to
because because the way Atletico Madrid play is just they're just gonna rough Madrid, and you know who they're going to target during that game.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
They'll target Vinny, get him wound up, try and get him a red card.
Right.
And they'll play and Simeone on the touchline be rubbing his hands and then You know what they're gonna do. You know that's probably been their game plan the whole week leading to the game.
And it
Let's rattle Vinny.
Like he always he can't let that stuff go. Like he just has to always like.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, I can't. It'll be a good game though. It'll be a very good game.
It will be. But thanks for calling in. It was so nice to talk to you.
Yeah.
Next month, when we do another one, we'll see where Liverpool stands. We'll see if they're still at the top of these things. But
yeah.
I hope Nottingham Forest could catch up to you. I don't think that's going to be the case. But if you can't have it this year, then hopefully you have it next year. So that's all I got. That's all I got.
To be fair, I think if we don't win it this year, then we may never win the Premier. I may never see a Premier League in my lifetime. I was saying it now. Because for me, this is the perfect opportunity. But we'll have to see.
So, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
Enjoy the weekend, and enjoy the derby. It should be a fun match.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, bye. Oops, I always hit the wrong button. I always remove myself. But shout out to Ibrahim. It was nice to talk to him. Unfortunately, he is a Liverpool fan, but we don't hold that against him all the way, right? We do have another caller that I've talked to before that you've seen before on other channels. And I'm excited to chat with him, catch up with him. Hey, Kevin. Hello. How are you?
Not too bad, actually.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I'm still a little bit, well, I wouldn't say happy with the win. I'm more like, still trying to get over the fact that we scumbagged. Excuse my language. Another offside goal, or an offside goal against Leicester City in the last minute. At all. That was, if there was VAR in both those games, I think it'd be much better. Do you know what it is? I'm glad we won the game, but I feel bad for Leicester City. Like, I really, really feel bad for them.
We didn't deserve to win, for sure. We didn't deserve to win. Before we get into football talk, though, quickly.
No,
Super Bowl, you tuning in? Who do you want to win? Just want to know quickly.
As most of you probably know by now, or I've said it before, I am a New England Patriots fan. So I am rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Nice. All right. Love that. I love that we're on the same page there.
So everyone's rooting for the Eagles. If we all root for the Chiefs, then it's just to be like, the referee's on their side anyway. So we expect the same story anyway. We expect the same story for Taylor Swift's boyfriend and everyone. So it is what it is.
All right. So what do you want to talk about, my fellow United friends? We're in the mud together. What do you want to chat about?
100%. But the thing is, like, look, it's way more than just yesterday's win. Like, the problems are still there. Like, you can clearly see it. Like,
thank you, Casper.
Ruben is just big up Casper. Yeah. The problems are still there. Like, we've got massive issues around the squad. Like, let's say our midfield is lackluster. Our defense, where Martinez is now out with an ACL injury, so I'm expecting him to be back probably like January next year. I don't see him returning this year anymore. I see him like he's done for 2025, in my opinion. That's it.
Yeah.
Right. So in the summer, a priority is to sign a center back, a left center back, a left-footed center back. Excuse me. And then I think we need a striker. I'm sorry, Rasmus Højlund is not it. Like, you need a striker. Like, all these United fans that were telling me Ronaldo was the problem. Oh, okay. Well, now you're watching Rasmus Højlund, so yeah,
right.
Enjoy that. Because Ronaldo was never the problem, right? Ronaldo was still scoring goals for us, and now Højlund is not even doing anything. He can't even touch the ball. He can't even pass. He can't even I'm like, bro, this guy is the reason why we're even losing the ball. This guy is the reason why we're losing the ball. Like, we don't have enough ball retention players in our team, but this guy's losing the ball every single time he has it. He wins it back, he loses it. Sorry, not he wins it back. He plays it back, pass it, can't have a good first. Doesn't have a good first touch, loses it, and then we go again. So there's no point in having a striker who can't do simple basics. You have Xerxes on the bench. Why is he playing Ahmad? Why is he playing Kobe at false 9?
I know.
Why is he playing copy false nine? I like Ruben Amorim. Yeah, I want him to succeed for sure. Like he seems like a really good manager. But if he keeps making these mistakes, he's only going to get himself into a deeper. He's going to dig himself into a deeper grave. If that makes sense. Because he's only creating his own problems. Like he's just making the same mistakes every game. We signed a left wing back and we played him a right wing back. Like you're now playing inverted wing backs when you've already got a naturally left-footed left wing back. With Luke Shaw being out, with Anthony being on loan at Real Betis, by the way, who got a goal today.
He did. Yes, he did.
Yep. And Malacia is now on loan at PSV. He's your only left-footed left wing back.
Yeah.
So why are you putting him on the right wing back? You know, it doesn't make sense. So Ruben's got to stop being stubborn. That's another one, right? Another one, we need to buy a lot of players. At striker, we need someone who is in the prime, someone who's already bagging a lot of goals. We should have gone for Osimhen in the summer. I've said this on many shows, and I will say it on here as well. We should have signed Victor Osimhen. He was neglected by Napoli. We should have gone to Napoli to be like, okay, here's Garnacho. If you want Garnacho, give us Osimhen in return. That's what we should have done. We should have taken Osimhen, given them Garnacho.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
think it's just hard because the summer was kind of a waste because they were, trying to back Eric Ten Hag, and then obviously that didn't work out. So
not stacking him is the reason now we're kind of writing off our season in the Prem. Like we're so far down the table, we're conceding goals so easily.
Yeah.
You know, we're not scoring enough goals. We're losing games really easily. You know, all the problems are right there. And we just gotta win the Europa League. We have to try and win the Europa League now if you want to get back to the Champions League. The Europa League is number one. I top four was never a thing for me anyways. I don't like top four. So Europa League is a must, right?
Yeah.
FA Cup, another one we have to go for. Whoever we get next, the draw is tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, I will take whoever right now. We perform better in big games anyways. I'm not worried about big games. It's the little games against Crystal Palace.
No.
It's the little games against like teams
Southampton.
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 We almost lost against Southampton.
I know.
Ahmad had to bail us out of jail. We were in jail for pretty much 70 plus minutes, and Ahmad just bailed us out. And then, he's the first player to score a hat trick since Ronaldo. Like, bear in mind. So
that's crazy.
This is what I mean. We need a striker who's in the prime. We need a midfielder who can retain the ball, who can keep the ball. We need players who just know how to keep the ball. We don't have players who can keep the ball. You know what I'm saying? So these are big issues. And Ruben Amorim needs to stop being stubborn. That's another one.
No, I 100% agree. I agree with you. And before you go, I need your prediction for our match versus Tottenham. That's the next one we have. So do you have a prediction for that one?
Do you know what's funny before this? And I know it's going to happen. Tottenham have not won a Premier League home game in 3 months. Guess who's next?
Don't say these things, hey Kevin. Don't say them.
This is why. I have to say it because you know why? Because it's a record that's good, 100% being broken.
I know.
Even though I'm still gonna predict the 2-1 United win. I'm not gonna hop on here and be like, yeah, I'm not gonna back my team. Of course, I'll back my team, but I'm still gonna call the crap at the football club. Like,
so you're saying 2-1 United?
Very nervously saying 2-1 United. Very nervous
as well.
Oh yeah, shout out Doug. Yeah.
Okay.
And, that's it. I think we have Everton after that as well. So it's gotta go on a run now. And then Europa League, we'll see what we get.
Yeah, fair enough. You do have a channel, so please, Casper has put that. Subscribe to A Kevin. Let us know. Do you have a stream coming up? What do you have?
Yeah, I do actually. I actually missed my first stream.
Oh, no.
I woke up from a nap. I just woke up from a nap. Okay. So apologies about that, people. I am gonna go live. I'm doing the Super Bowl preview actually today. Funny.
Oh, awesome.
I'm doing the preview today. So I will be doing the Super Bowl preview. The United show, I might just find out at a time. I'm not sure what I can do with the United.
Yeah.
I might not do it right now. I might do it in a couple hours. We'll see.
Yeah.
But as of right now, Super Bowl previews in like an hour. Sorry.
All
So,
right.
yeah.
Well, you guys heard that. So if you're interested to hear more about the Super Bowl, get some insight
Also-
on that, go over to A Kevin's channel.
Also, I'm
soon.
on 126 subs right now. I would love to get to
You're on 600, you said?
126. I would love to get to 100 before the end of the month, and February ends in a week and a half. So we need to let's get the subscribe.
Let's go. You guys heard him. So go subscribe, please. Go support A Kevin.
And
supports
all one of the shows, the United shows. I'll definitely get you on for those shows as well.
Yeah, just shoot me a DM. I'm there. Just let me know.
Sure.
But God bless you. Have a good weekend, and we'll catch up soon.
Take care.
Awesome. We are going to have one more caller, and I'm so excited that it's this person because they've just been an amazing support. I think I've talked to them since I've started making content, so I'm excited to talk to Noah. What's up?
I'm doing fine.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking me.
Of course. Before we get into football, are you going to watch the Super Bowl? I need to know who you want to win.
Well, listen. I don't I don't follow NFLs. Listen, even NBA. Listen, the only thing I love is football. Whether it's maybe tennis or even maybe or Olympics or athletics.
Okay. Hey, that's fair. I get it. All right. So let's go ahead and chat football then. What do you want to talk about, Noah?
What do you want me to say?
Wait, it's the side for me.
I know. What do you want me to say? Listen. So to be honest, this club is in a mess.
Yeah.
The same as Spurs, that we are in certain place at the bottom of the table.
Yeah.
And we couldn't even get out of the situation that we were trying to be in this top 10. Listen, for me, I don't know what to say where we're going to finish, but still, this season, it all caused us because of the former manager Ten Hag that we had. Now, what makes me concerned is that Ruben Amorim, he doesn't pick young academy squads like Tudor Martin, was it Harry Amos, or any, or what is Koning. I want them to give them a second chance. Let's see if it works from our midfield. Can Ruben Amorim's, the formation that he's playing 3-4-2-1 or whether it's 3-4-3, that is what my concern is, because our attackers that we don't have, listen, Holland, Zerski, even Garnacho, even Armand, they're not even good enough to be, for attackers. So we need to sort it out as soon as
Absolutely.
possible, because if we don't sort it out next week against Spurs away, that they beat us 4-3 and the Carabao Cup, listen, it's not going to be that easy. I know they had injuries. I know, like Richardson, even Van de Ven, Romero, you can say, etc. But for us, we need to fix our situations. So
I hear you, but I just don't think that can happen right now. I think we need the summer,
I know. Listen, on summer, I'll give Ruben Amorim time for him.
But
the problem is that Ineos, or whether it's the Glazers, if they're not giving him a time, the money that how long he is gonna spend. That's the question.
Right.
Because my concern is for him that if he doesn't finish top 10, whether if we don't win Europa League or FA Cup, that means he might rather walk away or get sacked. That's my biggest concern.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I don't know what to say. So
I think this summer is a big tell. I think they have to show him support. They have to get him players that can play his system, because that's how he's going to thrive. If they don't show him the same support as Erik ten Hag, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Because regardless of whether you like Ten Hag or not, they got him the players he wanted. Let's be real.
Listen, I can understand that. The only problem is that some of the players that they had of tactics was Ten Hag, like Bruno Fernandes,
right,
Garnacho as well. Some of them, but in Ruben Amorim, if you look at Amad Diallo, he's the only player who's been playing well. But right now, as it stands, his performance gets lower, but I hope he needs to improve. The same as the players, same for us. But the team, the performance needs to improve. Listen, yesterday what I saw against um, Leicester City when we were 1-0 down
Yeah.
in the first half, it was worse. Then
Yeah.
I didn't even watch the second half because for me, it was, I thought
Smart,
it
you're
was gonna be
smart.
boring. Yeah. So, next week is gonna be tough. So I just have to wait for my prediction. For me, we'll just have to wait because I know tomorrow Spurs we might lose against Aston Villa because I know Marcus Rashford might score against them, maybe a hat trick in my prediction. That's what I was.
Oh, I didn't even realize Spurs played Villa tomorrow for the FA Cup. Okay, so you don't have a prediction then? Do you have a prediction for Tottenham, or are you waiting?
I'll be waiting for next week. Then
Okay.
I'll decide. But
Okay.
it'll be tough. But I know if we don't beat them, but we'll be 16. You know that, right? Because Everton have
Yes.
one game behind against Liverpool. So we'll
Yeah.
have to see.
I know.
That's all I can say. But until then, we just have to give Ruben Amorim time. So this is all I can say. But regardless, right now, some of our players need to get leave. Ericsson, until it needs to be improvement for our performances, even the wingers, the defense, even midfield. We have long way to go because I know Bournemouth are even better than us. Even Newcastle, you can say that. Even Nottingham Forest, they are better than us.
Yeah.
It's the most shocking thing that I ever seen. This Premier League history that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I can say.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, I appreciate you calling in and sharing your thoughts. Hopefully, when we do another call-in show and I talk to you again soon, we're not so low on the table and we're a little bit better spirits. But it's always good to hear your thoughts, Noah, and I appreciate your support. You support so many channels here, so thank you for that. And I hope that we're happy.
Listen, the only thing I'm going to give you the prediction, between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid tonight.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's say 3-2. 3-2.
To who? Real?
3-2.
To who? Real Madrid?
Real Madrid.
Okay. 3-2. We'll see. That game's starting here soon. So big up to you, Noah. Everyone, please show Noah some love in the chat. And have a good weekend.
Yeah, the same to you.
Yes. Bye. All right. I said that was going to be the last call, but it's not because we have a legend in the building. Okay. So we have to talk to this person. All right. We have to. I've talked to him before on the channel. And I know you guys love him because he's on other channels as well. He's always on Sarcasm City. So we are going to talk to Prime. All right. The resident Chelsea fan that we all know. How are you, Prime? I cannot hear you. Is it just me? Mm-mm. Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear? Let me try again. Hello? Can't hear you. It's not just me, right? Yes, Prime is in the building. Can you guys hear Prime? Because I can't. Okay. He said 1 second. We'll wait for him. We'll wait for him. Let me know when you want me to try again. He might be coming back. Oh, he might need the link again. Let me put it in the chat. Prime will be the last caller because I need to make some food before the derby. Prime, I put the link in the chat. So try to click that. But big up to you guys. I always get so nervous doing these because I feel like nobody's gonna call in. But you guys have been here like consistently the whole hour and a half. So it's been a lot of fun. Let's try this.
Hello?
Yay! It worked.
Oh, my mic wasn't plugged in.
Okay.
Yeah,
How's it going? Good to talk to you.
I'm good. How are you? How have you been?
I'm good. I know we're going to talk probably Chelsea or United, but before we do, who do you want to win the Super Bowl?
I don't watch American sports.
Okay, fair enough. No answer. Love that. Love that even more. All right, let's talk some football. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Chelsea? You want to talk about United? What do you want to do?
I don't know. It depends on you. Are you tired of talking about Man United? I'm assuming.
I don't care. I can talk about anything.
Okay. Man United. Let me preface this by saying I rate Amorim. I wanted him at Chelsea.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you wanted him after Pochettino left?
I would still take him at Chelsea. But
Okay.
how long until your fan base start to turn on him?
They already are.
No. But no, I don't. I mean, like the majority.
I would say if this time next year everything looks the same, we're turning. I might be turning. Because you've had a summer at that point, right?
Yeah.
I would hope that you've had the support and backing from the front office. And I am hoping that because you have the summer, your football formations and technique look even more solid, right, than they do right now. If I'm seeing the same exact thing, if I'm seeing him experimenting with the lineup, if I'm seeing confusion sometimes a little bit, like I am right now, I can't. No.
I hear that. And you won't necessarily be wrong. I mean, I understand he wants to play his way and betting in the system, and I respect that. So I don't think it's wrong.
No.
But certain decisions, I guess, look weird. But when you speak to Sporting fans, they say he did that at their club at the beginning and it worked. So fair enough. But then you're at a high pressure situation like Man United. Being at Man United, or at least managing a big team in the Prem, is different than being at Sporting. It's completely different sort of pressure.
Right.
And also Man United are just, we've seen managers go to United before, or players go to United before,
and die
in good stock, in good regard, and then once they leave Man United, their reputation is tarnished. Whether it be like Jose or Ten Hag, Pogba, Di Maria, Lukaku, etc. I don't know. I don't. It's not going to work out with Amorim, and it's not necessarily going to be all his fault because I rate him highly. But like, first of all, I think he's stupid taking the job mid-season anyway. I think that's a red flag.
Wait, that's a great point. Yeah.
But because there was rumors that he was supposed to be the guy to take over from Pep at City, and when you look at how City are doing right now,
yeah,
he probably should have stayed at Sporting another year or two. But even with United, I said in the summer, the window you had, if we remove the Ineos aspect of it, if I told you that the Glazers went and bought De Ligt, Mazwari, they spent money on Ugarte, they spent money on Xerxes, they spent big money on an unproven teenager, you would tell me that's a typical Glazer window because you've done that before. Spending big money on an unproven Martial, unproven Depay, spending big money on a world-class player, quote unquote, like and you did in Di Maria, etc. You've done all this sort of stuff before. So I don't know if I can't say it's anything different until I see how the next 2-3 years pan out. But if he doesn't get backed properly, and by that I mean getting rid of players that don't suit in the summer, it gets to a point where he can't play his way. I don't think he's the sort of guy willing to adapt. And I just think, I don't know. I just think his career can just be tarnished with this United stint. I don't see it working out. And again, I don't even blame him. It's not his fault. But he is culpable of. He did take this job, so whatever happens, he's partly responsible if it doesn't work out. So I don't know. It's
I wanted to. I really do like him. I like how he handles interviews. I like him. I think he's a good manager. And like you said, though, Premier League is not, where he came from with the Portuguese league. And
he was talking about Dorgu, saying if you look at Wyscout, you can see he plays right wing. Again, he's not wrong, but like it's just if Ten Hag said that, he'd get killed. right? But because I don't know. Because again, Amorim, because he's like the Montclair Mourinho, everyone rates him. He looks suave and cool. He has aura. You know, people are attracted to him, quote unquote. People aren't gonna really say anything. But when this was Potter at Chelsea 2 seasons ago, he got destroyed.
Yeah.
So I just look at it like I don't know how he lasts in this job if you guys don't get enough points. Like, will he even see out the rest of the season? I don't know. It will be out of the realms of possibility of him getting sacked.
I would be very disappointed if they sacked him before the end of the season, because it wasn't you didn't give him a fair shot.
I agree, but the same was said about Potter.
Yeah, but and then at the same time, like, our players are not good either. So
I agree, but your players aren't good. I agree, but you could still get something out of them until the end of the season. And he's not necessarily getting that because he wants to play his way, which again, I don't blame him. But it gets to a point where.
But this is the same situation that Erik ten Hag found himself in, right? Because he was at a point where I either have to start winning now or sacrifice my style of play. And I feel like he sacrificed his style of play just to win games.
I disagree. Ten Hag tried to play his way 2 games in. You got spanked 4-0 twice, I think. And then, but again, Ten Hag, he's not good at all. Amorim actually is good. I rate him. Yeah. But ultimately, he's going to want to play his way or the highway. But like, it's not going to work because he's not going to be allowed to succeed. And I don't know. I think it's sad because I rate the guy highly, and there's a world where Chelsea have him and we're still in this title potentially. But you know, if Chelsea were run properly, we would have a striker, we would have a goalkeeper, we would have we would have a lot of things. But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, speaking of Chelsea, you know, before we wrap things up, how are you feeling about everything right now for you guys?
The season has gone exactly how I expected it, so I'm not angry like a lot of people are.
Yeah.
I'm angry that the fans fell for this title race talk that you rival fans tried to run. I'm angry that
all the Chelsea fans I talked to are like, we're not in a title race. We're not in a title race.
But they said this because it was you know what people are like. If you repeat something long enough, it becomes a buzzword. That's what people Chelsea fans kept repeating, not in a title race. We're chill guys. Then all of a sudden we lose a few games, and now it's crisis talks and get Maresca out, and he's just like Pochettino, and we're horrible, but we're 4th now. You know, what I don't like is these sport directors just trafficking all these teenagers, which we did under Roman, right? So I didn't necessarily care, but we won under Roman. So, like, at least with Roman, he also still got big players. Not always the right ones at time near the end, but, you know, we would have got Osimhen in the summer. We would have a proper goalkeeper. We would have a centre-back partnership. We don't have any of that. We're in the same situation we were 3 years ago before the ownership takeover. So, it's just annoying. Sending out Leslie on loan, we don't have any midfield depth. Vega's gone, so we don't have a backup left back. Reece is not playing tonight, which is fine. He doesn't need to play in this game, but it's just the squad is looking thin. Oh yeah, he is. So I don't know what that means. I don't. People are saying that it means he's not playing next weekend against Brighton, but I don't know. If we win this game and we keep a clean sheet, Maresca is stupid enough to play him. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just
so
get
what are your predictions for your match today?
I don't just win the game. I don't know. I just win the game.
Fair enough.
We don't like Jackson's out, Mark Hughes out, so we're playing Nkunku as a 9, which that doesn't work. But I'm just fed up with the season already. Just end it. Hopefully we get top 4, but we probably won't. But just.
And then you want Maresca to stay into next season, or no?
Yeah, actually, I like Maresca. He has a lot of good things.
I agree. I think I like him too.
He's just like he's a young manager. He's only had one season. He's still inexperienced, and that showed during that 7-game run where we just weren't winning.
Yeah.
Where a more experienced manager would have tried to get certain results over the line that we didn't get. But then again, a more experienced manager would not have been playing Sanchez all season.
Right.
But that's why we didn't go for a more experienced manager. We went for Maresca. So
right.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Just will you guys win the Europa League?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Right now, I would say probably not, but I want to.
Where do you think United will finish in the league?
Oh, my expectation was top 6, but I don't even know if that's a possibility. So, yeah.
They rolled to 40 points.
Exactly. 40 points, 10th place, probably. I don't know. Like, it's a wash at this point, but that's my thoughts on it.
Has any player improved under Amorim?
I would say maybe Ahmad has been able to thrive. I would maybe not improve, but I don't know if that's the right word, but he's been able to thrive. I'm trying to think. Again, it's not really improve because Mazraoui plays well.
Regardless, yeah.
Do
you think because I see tweets online from United fans, and I just sometimes I'll like them, sometimes I'll just save them for future use. But I'm seeing. Do you think Garnacho these last few games has been improving?
I wouldn't say improving. I will say Garnacho is kind of an anomaly because I think he's a super sub. I think Garnacho usually plays very well when he comes off the bench. I think in any Prem team, if you sub him on, he can produce for you because he just works hard. That's just who Garnacho is. That's why I think he's still here and Rashford is not, because Garnacho is willing to understand that if I want to play, I gotta do whatever the manager asks me. Whereas Rashford, I don't think he has the ego to put himself in that place. I'm not the biggest fan of Garnacho. I just don't think he's good enough for United, but I do appreciate the fact that he tries, which is something that if you watched our game yesterday, the first half, we're playing Leicester City at home. Nobody wanted to shoot. Nobody wanted to take on a defender. Everyone was passing side to side. They were passing backward. It was a mess. Why are you so hesitant to attack against Leicester City in a competition? We're trying to win a trophy. You sub on Xerxes, you sub on Garnacho, and then all of a sudden, they're at least willing to try something, And so, to me, that's what Garnacho brings. I'm not saying it's good all the time because he made a lot of mistakes. He should have passed to Højlund at one point. He missed a couple of shots. So there's things there that's still not quality-wise for Garnacho. But for me, bring him off the bench. He shouldn't start. Bring him off the bench. Let him do his thing. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Oh, I hear that. It's just, I agree with you on that, that's why fans love him, because he's always willing to give that fight, and he's always trying to be busy, or he always looks busy. That's why Chelsea fans love Gallagher and they love the Mount. So we know how that ended for us. So also,
it could be misplaced.
Their fans trying to sell Garnacho to Chelsea didn't work.
I know. I was hoping for it myself. But we'll get you back. We'll get you back for Mason Mount at some point. Don't worry, it's coming.
No, you won't.
I don't know when or how, but we're gonna figure it out. So, but I need to go. I gotta wrap up for the Madrid derby. But best of luck in your match. In 9 minutes. We'll see how that goes. But thanks for calling in, and thanks for supporting all the channels as well. You'll see Prime on Sarcasm City all the time. He's always there on the streams playing. FIFA, all the things. So. Thanks for calling in. It's nice talking to you.
No problem. Like and subscribe, people.
Thank you. Have a good
United fan. I know that's not good, but she's still good people. So
thank you. Appreciate you. Have a good weekend.
Peace.
All right, y'all. Great show. Great call-ins. Great people. I love meeting new people. I love talking to you guys. It's just nice to put names to faces and hear your thoughts, hear you talk about your club. It's wonderful. And I have a great time. As AKA Kevin said, he's going to go live for his Super Bowl review. So if you're interested in that, check that out. I'm going to redirect you guys to my watch along, which is supposed to start 8 minutes. I'm going to try to be on time. I might be a little late because I got to get some lunch together because I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten all day today yet. So I'm going to go grab some lunch, come back here, and then we're watching the Madrid Derby. All right. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to all the callers. Thank you for subscribing. We're almost to 2K. So that's really exciting. And I will see you guys very, very shortly for the Madrid Derby. Goodbye.